Too many dreams, books, millionaires, ideas, skills, unfinished accomplishments are in the grave. Take a moment and think, what am I doing between the dash? You have to move right now because tomorrow is not promised. Join the Divine Connections movement in a couple of ways. 1, download the app for free. 2, subscribe to Divine Connections magazine. 3, if you have a book, a product, a service, gospel music, business, health and wellness product, church, or anything creative, join the Divine Connections Movement VIP and make a commitment to join a network that supports others, give you major exposure, customer retention, and customer engagement. To find out more about VIP, text 336-338-8903 or email divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com.
Divine Connection Marketing is a 500 Fortune company that can always connect you to the right connection. Check them out.
Businesses all across the planet are looking to make connections with people. Well, guess what? Divine Connections Magazine is helping businesses not only walk in their purpose and passions, but to get connected to their potential. That's right. You've got to connect to your potential, and you can make it happen now because it is time to know your worth. As you get connected to people all across the planet, Divine Connections Magazine will make it happen. And get featured in the magazine today and get your copy now, because there's no other time than a divine time to get connected to Divine Connections Magazine.
Welcome everyone. I am your host, Deloris Williams with Divine Connections. So excited that you are here today. Divine Connection is a faith-based and inspirational magazine that comes out quarterly in print as well as online. We connect with different businesses, entrepreneurs, gospel artists, praise dance, mimes, vendors, pastors, authors, anyone that's doing something great in the community. And so we have the opportunity for you to share in the highlight. If you want to be featured in the magazine, we do half page and we do full page ads, and they run for 3 months. So if you are interested, go ahead and let me know. Connect with me so we can find out a little bit more about you, who you are, and what you do, so we can possibly get you in the next issue that is coming out. Also, we do 2 events a year, one in March, which is my anniversary. So we just had our 13th magazine anniversary where we celebrated men. We had a men's panel talking about mental health, life, and challenges. We had some quartet groups, some mime groups, vendors and sponsors. And so that's always my anniversary. We always do it big. And so definitely stay connected. Our next event is going to be October. You can mark your calendars for October 14th. That is going to be our Bring It event where we're going to have praise dance, mimes, vendors, youth vendors, different organizations coming from a variety of places. We're going to have a gospel step team as well. We're going to have vendors, and then we're going to have youth vendors, and then we're going to also have sponsors as well. So come on out. It's going to be at the Mebane Arts Center in Mebane, North Carolina. Tickets are only $5. All right. So go to divineconnectionsmagazine.com/events. And we do have more room for sponsorship. So if you want to be a sponsor and vent at the event, let us know. We do have that inclusive as well and available for you. And so we do also the podcast on Wednesdays between the hours of 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. on Wednesdays, Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to be featured or you want to be interviewed on our show, let us know. The information is below, and let us know if you are interested, and tell us who you are and what you do, and we'll go from there. We'll see if you're a good fit for this platform. And then we also have our Divine Connection store is now up and running, and we have our hoodies, our shirts, our hats, we have socks, we have pillows, we have tumblers, we have blankets, so much that we can share with you to let you know that you are a divine connection, or you can send a gift to someone to let them know that they are divine connection. We also have the Army apparel as well. So if you know anybody in the military, we got Father's Day and Memorial Day coming up, all of that. So definitely go check out the store. We have over 100 products there. All right. And then we have also not only our store, our app is now available online. So go to your Google Play Store or your Apple Store and download our app at Divine Connections Magazine. Put that in and download our app, and then create a profile so we can tap into who you are and what you do and make connections from there. Okay. So we're grateful for the opportunity that God has given us. And so let me show you just a little bit. First, we're going to go to our sponsors and then we'll be right back.
The bad news is suicides rise again in the U.S., increases highest among Black people ages 10 to 24. People need hope. The good news is hope is on the way. Join Mothers in Crisis Hope Pass It On campaign. Please visit makeahopeconnection.com. Hope, pass it on, and save a life.
Makeahopeconnection.com. That is one of our sponsors. So definitely stay connected and find out more about what that organization is doing. They're doing great things. So now let's get into it. This is just a highlight of what we did last year, similar to what we're going to do this year, but bigger and better for October 14th. Bring It event. So stay tuned. Awesome. So again, mark your calendar for Saturday, October 14th at the Minute Art Center. Tickets are only $5. And I am looking for sponsors to support this event as well. So just definitely let me know. Also, so here is also a little video of Divine Connection Store and what we have in our some items that we have in our store. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So we are so excited about that. So how do you stay connected with Divine Connections? Go to our website at divineconnectionsmagazine.com for updates and news and join our email list. We also on Facebook at Divine Connections Marketing. We're on Instagram at Divine Connections. Follow us there. And we are on YouTube. We have our YouTube channel at The Divine Connection. So make sure you subscribe and click the notification as well so you can be notified when we are on live, whether it's interviews or events, will be there. Also, if you have not ordered your copy of Divine Connections magazine, it is available in here. Make sure you get your copy from our last event. All the men that were on the panel, the men's panel, the vendors that were there, all the attendees and the sponsors, all of the information is here. So you need some resources. You might want to definitely go check it out. All the Quartet groups that was there, their information is here. So you can get print or you can get digital copy as well. If you go print, you get the print copy, you can change the quantity of the number of copies that you would like. And also Send them out to your family, your friends, your businesses, your organization, your churches, your barbershops, your hair salon. Help us spread the good news. All right. If you would like to be a sponsor on this show and you have a 30-second commercial, we would do agreement for 3 months if you're a good fit, and we do it for 150, and we put you on before or after or in between our interviews and run it for 3 months to let people know who you are and what you do, and then contact information so people can connect with you as well. So if you want to be a sponsor, let's connect. All right. Divine Connections Magazine at gmail.com. If you need a 30-second or a 60-second commercial for your business, we would love to do that for you and serve you for your business, your ministry, your book, your gospel group, or your event. We would love to put together a custom 30-second video for you or 60-second commercial. So if you would love for us to serve you, please let us know. We also have my second book, which is called The Key Connector: How to Build an Empire Helping People. So I talk about my accomplishments in my personal life as well as accomplishments I've made with my business as well. Having faith in myself and the God that I trust is how I make it. All right. And so you want to get a copy to know how I do what I do with the help of the Lord. We are on Amazon. We're also on Walmart.com. You can order it from me and get a signed copy. And we're also in the Greensboro area in Friendly Shopping Center at the Next Chapter Bookstore at Big Boy's Restaurant, right? So there are a variety of places you can get this from. If you want to get it from me, I'll give you a signed copy as well. So make sure you guys go and get a copy of Divine Connections, the Key Connector: How to Build an Empire Helping People. All right, so next we have on the agenda is our journal is now available. You guys get it done now, check it out, making it happen, because that is what we do. You are a divine connection. We write the vision, make it plain, execute, and we celebrate. So we look back at what God has done for us. We're writing down our ideas, our thoughts, and things that we would like to accomplish and desire, and look how God, and then we'll look back at how God has worked things out for us. All right, so journal with us. We're making it happen. You are a divine connection. So don't forget to also go download our app, Divine Connections Magazine. Go to your Google Play Store or your Apple Store and download that and create a profile so we can stay connected. And then don't forget to go shopping at our bit.ly/divine connection store. All right, to let somebody know and yourself know that you are a divine connection. And so that is all the information for us right now. So this is the good part. Miss Angie is in the house. She's doing big, great things in the community. So let's bring her on in. Hi,
Hi,
Miss Angie. I am well. How are you?
great, great.
Awesome, awesome. So welcome. I can introduce yourself. Tell people a little bit about yourself and where you're from.
Hi, I am Angie Booker. I am a military brat, but home is
Okay.
North Carolina and New
Thank you for
York.
serving.
Yes, I'm a mindset coach, pastoral counselor, and I started making candles during the pandemic.
And what initiated that?
I actually had a client that was struggling with getting self care and just kind of getting a calming and peace. She was struggling as well as I was struggling because I wasn't around any of my family,
Mm.
fiance. I was sitting in the house and I ran out of books to read. And my fiance sent a kit. He sent a candle kit. I started
Mhm.
playing with it for myself at the same time while working with her online
Mhm.
coaching, and ended up creating her a gift.
Wow.
And it turned into someone saw it on Facebook, and from there, before I knew it, I was making candles full time as well as
Yeah.
coaching.
Awesome. 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 I love those COVID stories when we were in the pandemic. So many things, little creativity came out, which is
Exactly.
phenomenal, which is phenomenal. All right, so tell us about your coaching and what you do with that.
Far as coaching, I have been working with women who've been sexually abused, domestic violence, youth since 2004. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
actually start coaching until I hired a business coach during 2018, and
Mm-hmm.
that's when I started transforming part time, working with different clients, and so I can transition into it in a full-time capacity. So when I work with them, it's usually with women. My age range seems to be between mid 20s to the late to even early 60s. And it's about mindset, that mindset where something happened as a child or may have you buried in for so long, and then all of a sudden it just all comes crashing down. Maybe someone graduated from college, your children, your empty nesters. It seems that we've kept that pain hidden so long for so long, and we've kept even the secrets from what happened in the past, and we kept it as a secret. So I found myself working with those clients because of my own personal experience. I had a traumatic experience where someone had passed away, and it just with a combination of a whole lot of other things just started trickling down, and that perfect world I thought I had came crashing down, but it didn't come crashing in a bad way. It allowed me to start putting things together, and it allowed me to go into theology and begin to learn that God is the creator of all
Yes.
things. God knew that pain was going to happen. Now, how I was going to deal with it was going to depend on my upbringing and the things that I put inside of myself, my thoughts, to be able to deal with it. And so that's kind of how it all just trickled down into now I'm a pastoral counselor as
Yes.
well as a mindset coach.
Awesome, awesome. So, what are the challenges that you've seen with individuals working on the mindset? Because that we know that's a major, major issue.
Having to relearn those behaviors we learned as a child is one of the biggest things, because mama said and daddy did, and this is the way it was supposed to happen, or this is how we should do it. And I think for a lot of brown and black cultures, we get caught up in this is how it was done. And if we do anything different, we're moving out off of what we think is not the way it should be done. When in reality, we're here to change. We're here to grow. We're here to be able to see that, we can make a difference. And just because that worked 20 years ago doesn't mean it's going to work today.
That's right. That's right. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, what has stood out to you? Like you've maybe counseled someone and things have turned around in their life or results. What stood out to you?
I think most of the time, just to be able to see that change or them recognizing they've made that change. Because I can see it. A client I've had a few years ago, I could see she was changing, but she couldn't see that she was changing and moving to looking at things in a new way. Everybody has that aha moment, and for some it comes in a few months. For others, the aha moment is 3 years after we stopped working together. And so in her case, it did. But I think everybody, I love to see people grow and change and be able to embrace new things. There are a lot of good old things, but I think if we can't embrace those new things, then we're just stagnant. And I don't believe God wanted us to. He wanted us to grow. I don't believe He wanted us to stay in the same old negative patterns, especially when we have so much information now. We have so much access to information.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, if someone was interested in getting your service or being counseled by you, how can they get connected with you?
They can reach out at Linktree, and there is we'll do a DM. You just send me a message. From there, I will send a questionnaire to ensure that I'm a right fit for you and you're a right fit for me. Because I don't want anyone to feel like, I think a lot of times coaches are about the money, but I've gone through the same experience of the limited thoughts, the negative thoughts, the sexual abuse. So I want to ensure that you're comfortable all the way around, because we get down and personal.
Awesome, awesome. Do you have anything coming up?
We do have something coming up, and it will be on Linktree. We have a program that I plan on offering after the summer. And so they'll be able to enroll on the VIP list through Linktree, and we'll do a challenge before we even enroll in the full-time program. Like I said, which will be 3 months. But that information will be uploaded to Linktree, and they can just go up there and sign on up and be on the list. As soon as we roll it out, they'll get an email.
I love it. I love it. So give us some words of encouragement.
I think that the hardest thing, or the words of encouragement, would be trusting yourself, because God created you, and so He knew exactly what He was doing when He created you. Every mistake you make, every pain that you feel, but you got to learn to not only trust yourself, you got to trust Him. And trusting Him is a challenge, but it's a beautiful challenge. But you got to be able and willing to release and let that go. So my words of encouragement for anyone is to sit back and take, if it's 2 minutes with no sound, nothing, just sit back and reflect slowly on where you want to go. You'll get there. He's going to make the way. He's already provided all the details and everything. But we have to be, look, and I love the divine connection, look, the name. So we have to be obedient and be able to follow through with our divine download that he gives them to us all day long.
Yes, He does. Yes, He does.
So just stay trust the process. It may get funny and it may get challenging, but trust it and don't, because the moment you feel like you want to fall off, I think a lot of times when we see it and we read about it, we were like, I was just getting ready to give up. And everything just broke through. So it's just a matter of just go with the flow. And I have to remind myself of that every day. Look, flow. Take your time.
I love it. I love it. Anything else you have that you want to share?
I did write a book in reference to sexual abuse some years ago. Can we see it?
Okay. Yes.
It's on. It can be on. It's on Amazon. The same thing. Limited Belief. It came out of the same type of things I was doing. At that time, I was working with young girls who had been sexually abused. But I believe self-confidence starts very young. And when you start putting it in children when they're 2 or 3 to have those confidence, then they grow up and they're able to maintain. And I tell anybody, that's why I think I got through everything I went through because of that. So just last year, during the pandemic or towards the end of it, I did another book for the babies, which so it's writing from A to Z. Self-confidence. So it does go back to the things we used to do, writing those letters. But also we have the emotional intelligence along piece in the workbooks. And I wrote the book in purpose for caregivers, families to do it together, or parents to do it together. So I'm all about self-confidence, because if you got self-confidence and you know where you're going, and you can let that limited belief go, you can just do so many things. So many things.
I love it. What'd you say?
I said that is all I have for today.
Awesome. Well, listen, I appreciate you stopping by. I love what you're doing. I definitely love that kids book. That is awesome.
Yes, it's on Amazon. It's on Amazon too. Of course, I don't have it on my the Kindle website, but it is on Amazon. And if you want, you can also get some. I have some here at the house also.
Okay, awesome. And tell us a little bit about your candles and what smell goods you have and what's your uniqueness with that.
The candles began, of course, if you said at the pandemic, I have all the essential candles, aromatherapy candles, but then sometimes I'll play with the candles and make fragrances. I've done collections for an author. I have actually done 2 of his books. When he launches his books, he calls me up and says he wants to do a candle with it. He gives me the fragrances. I usually come up with about 3 or 4 scents. I love chemistry. So this is how the candles came in.
Nice.
So he'll give me the fragrance that he wants, what he wants to smell. I'll mix him up 3 or 4 fragrances. He'll decide on one. So when he launches his books, he'll launch the book with a candle as part of a package.
Nice.
So I do that also. So it's really neat, really cool. It was his idea, and then look, I went on with it. So I've done it for a couple of authors now, but
I like that.
We have probably over 20 fragrances online. At this moment, we have a variety of different vessels. going on right now. We have and I'll take vessels off and I'll switch out and put new ones, but just about any scent that's out there, we make it. And we use soy candles. So the whole idea with the candles, they're 100% soy. They're breathable. So when you're lighting them up, you don't have to worry about those chemicals in the air. So they're what they call clean fragrances. So you don't have to worry about the headaches. My god sister, when she lit one, probably about a couple of months ago, because she hadn't bought one. When she did buy one, she was like, my head doesn't hurt. I didn't get a headache. So now she keeps buying. That's buying. Awesome. Yeah. So I love it for that reason. And another funny thing about it, before making the candles, I never would buy candles because I got headaches.
Right. Yeah, me too.
My allergies. I'm like, I smell something, my nose run. But with the soy wax and our clean fragrance, I haven't had that problem. I've had someone just this past weekend. I asked him because he had bought a candle, hadn't had that problem either. So it's the soy wax. I would love to say it's just the magical meat, but it's the soy wax. It truly is the soy wax. Is the secret.
Okay. Yeah. I love it because I was going to ask you that. You answered that, so that was great.
Yes, that's I love them for that. Look, making them just so I can burn them. Look, I'm amazed every time I light one. I'm like, I like to use a candle now.
So if somebody wanted to get a candle with their book, how does that work?
If they go to DejaLuxeCandles.com, they will go up there. It's underneath the author inspired section. They can go up there, choose a package, send me an email, and then we'll just start discussing what they want and what they're looking for. But I have 4 different packages up there right now.
Okay. So, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Thank
you. Wonderful. Very good. Very good. Anything else you want to share before we leave?
That is it. I love it. I'm glad you had me on. Look, I'm excited.
Awesome. Well, I love what you do. Keep making it happen. Hold tight for me. We're going to end, but I'm going to talk to you afterwards. So I am Deloris Williams with Divine Connections. Make sure you guys stay connected to the number 1 divine connector, which is Jesus Christ. Stay tuned.
Hey, we've got exciting news from Divine Connections Marketing Services. Now you can create your own custom video commercial for your business or organization. It's time for you to win. Your product or service is someone's solution. So get the attention of your potential customers now. Choose from a 30 or 60-second commercial today. Just email us at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com and we can get started. Connect today and let's get started making your custom video commercial now. Divine Connections Magazine. Get major exposure for your business. Is someone looking for your service? Do you need networking? Are you a gospel artist or a ministry? Do you have a major event that you want to promote? Divine Connections Magazine has the solution for you. We can distribute to residents, businesses, churches, and online. Don't miss this opportunity to expand your marketing locally and around the world. Find out more about us at divineconnectionsmagazine.com. Get your spot in the next issue of Divine Connections Magazine by emailing us for details at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com.
Make sure to like us on Facebook at Divine Connections Marketing. Follow us on Instagram at Divine Connections.
Let's get it started now.